What up, y'all? It's your girl Selena coming at you. And today I have an exam, but you guys have been so supportive, and I just wanted to give you guys a really good video today because I really appreciate you guys, and you guys deserve everything. Okay, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I've been studying. The Lord shall carry me through. Okay, so today I'll be talking to you guys about the different halls that I've had experience with on Uwi campus, give you guys a little breakdown about what each hall is about, kind of rate each hall on a scale of 1 to 5, which one I prefer the most, and insert like a few videos of what I have right now. I know I have a video of Rex and of Rex room, and I have a video of, well, I can do a video of ABC hall room, but I think I want to give you guys a hall tour for ABC, so I probably won't insert that in this video. Yeah, I'm going to put some timestamps below so you guys can check the description box below to see some timestamps of the different halls that I'll be talking about, because this video might be a bit long and you might not want to listen to me ramble on and on for a good while. So if you guys are interested in hearing about a specific hall, you guys can go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box below. I won't say the price, but I will involve the price of the hall in the video, as well as the location, whether it's on the hospital compound or it's on the Mona campus compound around by Students Union Center or whatever. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump right into this video. Alright, so the first hall I'll be speaking about is Preston Hall, and I mean it deserves to be spoken about first because I lived on it in first year. So Preston Hall was the hall that I chose to live on in first year because it looked so pretty. It looked so pretty on Google, and it looked so pretty from the outside. I just want to put this out there first. Aside from Preston, just put this out there first. I mean, boarding anywhere, you will never be 100% comfortable. Okay, it is not your home. As much as people say it's your home away from home, it's not your actual home. You are not going to be 100% comfortable. You will have to share space with people that you like, people that you may not like, people that are not as clean as you might want them to be, and you'll just have to adjust. That is what life is about. You enter a situation, you have to adjust. Alright, you won't be 100% comfortable no matter which hall you go on, no matter how expensive that hall is. You will not be 100% comfortable. So you just have to learn to deal with that situation on whichever hall you're on, and just do your schoolwork. That's why you're here. Yeah. Alright, so the first hall, Preston Hall. As I said, from the outside it looks really, really pretty. And they called it the Sands of Uwi, the Sand Hotel of Uwi Mona campus. And that kind of had me like, yeah man, I'm going on this beautiful hall, like I live in my best life. I was 18 at the time. I never lived on my own per se before. And then you know what, reality caught up to me, and it was not what I expected it to be. First of all, as a first year student on Preston Hall, you have to live in a double room. You have to live with another person. And that was the most annoying thing that I had to experience. I like people. I like to communicate with people, but I value my alone time. I don't know if you guys understand. I value my alone time. I believe that I go to school and socialize for an entire day. I deserve to come home, come in my room, and be at peace by myself. That's what I believe, you know. Or if I want to have someone over, I can do that without asking permission of someone else. That's what I believe, you know. So that kind of turned me off of Preston, you know. But if you are someone that, you know, you don't mind having a roommate, you don't mind someone being in your space, then that's good for you. Good for you. Okay. The other thing is, it's not a very private hall. People all up in your business. Okay. People all up in your business. It's really not a private hall. First of all, I believe it's not a very private hall because you have a small amount of person living on each cluster. Therefore, everybody knows everybody know everybody business, and I'm just not that type of person. I'm a very private person, and I like my business to be my business. So that was another turn off for me. You know, if you're a very social person, if you're a socialite, go through, but that hall was not for me. Okay. But some plus sides of living on Preston, as I said, it's, you know, on the outside it's a beautiful hall. I believe that structure wise, when you go inside of the dorms itself, they can do a little bit of improvements. Some of the clusters had tiled floor, while some clusters did not have tiled floors, which is just the red floor. Some clusters just had the red floor, you know. And I thought that was very unfair because we're paying the same amount of money, and you know, some people get tiled and some people don't get tiled. I never understand that, to be very honest, but it is what it is, you know. The other plus about living on Preston is that if you do agree to live in the double room, if you're okay with living with a roommate, the hall fee is fairly cheap, you know. You can see the hall fee right here. It's fairly cheap compared to other halls. So if you have no problem with living with a roommate, then kudos to you. The other thing is, as I said, you don't have a lot of persons living on one dorm. So you have two double rooms and two single rooms on one household. I'll try to put a picture of how the setting is. But you have two double rooms and two single rooms on one floor. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8. You have 8 people in one house, right? And you share one kitchen and one common area. And that's good. But for me, you know, because the amount of persons were so small, they were all up in your business. They really wanted to be your family. And you know, I have my own family already. You know, I like my privacy. That's just how I am, you know. So that was that. So because of that experience, as you guys can see, I don't have that much to say, you know, about it. I really appreciated that Preston values arts. The arts, they value dancing, they value, you know, the choir, they value art stuff, you know. So that was really good, and that was really fun to experience at Preston. But aside from that, I believe that my living experience is more important than the hall activities that are taking place there, because my mental health comes first. Therefore, I did not reapply to that hall. I applied to Rex for my second year because honestly, I did not want any competition to try to get a single room. I wasn't about that life. I was like, listen, I just want a single room. I want to apply, I want a single room, that is it. And because I knew I would have to either get some big position on the hall or be extremely active to get a single room, I was like, you know, I'm gonna ship out in second year, and that was it. So second year, I went on to Rex Hall, and you know, I was receiving a lot of negatives about Rex Hall, and to be honest, I did not experience those negatives, you know. So for one, the room space, yes, the room space is very small, but you can make it work because you're a single person. You're just one person, so all you have to do, as I said, is adjust to that situation. If you have a small room, bring less things, you know what I mean? So the small room was not an issue for me per se, and I actually had a good time at Rex. I don't have much negatives to say about Rex Hall, to be honest. Compared to Preston, when it comes down to privacy, it was a bit more private than Preston Hall. You had a lot more persons living on Rex Hall. You have a lot more persons living on each cluster on Rex. So you don't have that many persons trying to figure out what's going on in your life, So it was a bit more private when it comes on to that. And I appreciated that. Again, you have your own room, so you'd have to worry about having to socialize 24/7. And that was pretty much it. 6, I believe it was 6. On Rex, you have 6 persons living on each flat, and you have 1 kitchen, 3 toilets, and 2 showers to share with those 6 persons. As I said, to be honest, yes, it was a small amount of person. I guess because you have your own room, you'd have to worry about, your business being all over the place or whatever. So you had your own space, everything was pretty much okay at Rex. My friends, especially, I had really close friends from high school that lived on Rex, so I guess that made it a bit more comfortable for me. The environment itself was just a bit more relaxing than Preston, and again, I appreciate that they had a little mini mart on Rex, so that if you wanted like bread or tin food or a little snack or stuff like that, you could just walk to the mini mart on Rex. They had a cafeteria that sold their food, their fried chicken and rice and peas, their stew beef, stew pork. Tastes really good. Okay, they had a cafeteria that sells really good food, so I appreciated that. And yeah, so that's Rex. I have involved the price of the hall here and where it's located, but that's Rex for me. That was Rex. Rex was a fairly good hall. Alright, ABC Hall now. So I did reapply to Rex Hall for 3rd year. However, due to the coronavirus, the University of the West Indies decided that it did not want to cater to too many students because they only wanted it to be on a needs to be here basis. So they only catered to students that had face-to-face classes. Hence, they only opened up 3 halls for students. They opened up ABC Hall, Preston, and Taylor Hall for students that have face-to-face classes. So ABC Hall was a hall that was set to cater to med-sci students, and as you guys know, I study basic medical sciences, majoring in anatomy, so I'm in the faculty of medical sciences, which is why I'm here, because I have a face-to-face class that requires me to be here, as well as some volunteerism to do. Alright, so ABC Hall so far, honestly, I actually applied for ABC Hall in, well, I don't remember if I sent in my application or I was trying to apply and I never ended up doing it. But I've always heard about ABC Hall, never actually came over here until I started to live here, But my experience so far compared to Rex and Preston Hall has been much better. For one, you guys, I value privacy. Honestly, I value privacy, and I think that's my favorite thing on this hall. It's a very private hall. I mean, it's a small hall. I believe it's the smallest hall here on UA Mona campus. However, you have 65 people living on one flat, and yes, you guys hear 65 people and you're like, oh my god, wow, that's a lot of people on one flat. But it actually works out. I'm going to explain how. Okay, so for one, the room sizes are actually really big, and you guys will get to see that when I do the hall tour for you guys. But the space on the hall, the room size is really big, you know. And you know, so if you're somebody that loves to have a lot of stuff in your room, you just cannot decide what you need to bring. You know, you need to bring like suitcases of clothes in case of events, and you know, have one only, but you know what I mean. Then trust me, this might be your haul. Okay. Yeah, you have 65 people here, which means that you have a lot more persons here, and nobody cares about your business unless you choose to go broadcast it in a group chat, or you know, shout it out in the hallway. But absolutely nobody cares about your business. I mean, there are too many people here for somebody to just focus on you, you know. But I appreciate that. I appreciate the privacy on the hall. I appreciate the room size on the hall, and the closeness of it to the MedSci faculty. You know, compared to Rex and Preston. Rex and Preston are at the back of Uwi. Back. So if you are a MedSci student or a law student, you have to walk a very good distance to reach to your classes. And believe me, it can be discouraging to wake up early in the morning to reach to an 8 o'clock class when you can't be bothered to walk. Yes, UWI does provide a bus system, but that bus system is not accurate. I'm going to be honest, okay? It works when it feels like working, and that's just that. All right. And however, the ABC Hall is very close to the MedSci building. MedSci is located on campus, of course, but ABC Hall is located on the hospital compound. So if you're a nursing student, radiography, physical therapy, you know, if you have clinicals, an MBBS student, if you have clinicals, even better for you. Because all you have to do is go across the road, because the hospital is legit across from ABC Hall, because we're on the hospital compound. All right, so that's another plus. I haven't had any negatives so far for ABC Hall. You know, it's not as beautiful on the outside as Preston, or I mean Rex is not all that beautiful on the outside, but you know, you have that space. You know, there isn't that much space on the outside of ABC Hall, but you know, I mean, as I said, you'll never be 100% comfortable no matter what hall you come on, and you're really here to get a room. So I focus more on that. It's not about exterior. I'm not trying to show off to anybody that I live on a specific hall. So how the outside look, to be very honest, does not matter to me, you know. So that's just that. So if you're looking for a beautiful hall, you know, a hall that looks beautiful on the outside, then I mean, ABC Hall is not for you. If you're looking for practical, you know, if you're thinking as a practical person, then ABC Hall might be for you. Memory is telling me that I need to, you know, delete some stuff. So okay, All right, so I think I was done speaking about ABC Hall. I hope you know. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So the price of ABC Hall is here. I believe that ABC Hall's fee is not that expensive compared to other halls, and as I said, the environment is good, the room size amazing. You get a you know what when you watch the hall tour, then you guys will see. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move on now to some halls that I have visited, because I have friends that live on the hall, and I've been able to see how they operate on the hall. I've been able to see their room, whatever. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start off with Irvine Hall. Irvine Hall is a traditional hall, but it's a 138 building type of thing. So it's a new building. It's refurbished. It's really nice. Like, it's a really nice hall. It look good. The appliances, they're really nice. All right. In terms of room size, the room sizes are bigger than Rex's, but smaller than ABC Hall. So if you guys can, it's in the middle. It's bigger than Rex Hall's room, but it's smaller than ABC Hall's room. All right. I believe you are allowed to have a mini fridge in your room at Irvine Hall. The kitchen, I'm trying to remember how many persons. I know you have more than 8 people living on a flat on Irvine. I am not sure about how the privacy is on Irvine. I know that you have a common area, you have a whole flat screen TV in the common area, you have a code. It's really nice. All right. In terms of the price of Irvine Hall, it's cheap. It's the cheapest 138 hall, and that's all I have to say. You have your single room on Irvine Hall. You share bathroom with one other person, which is amazing, to be very honest. You share kitchen with everybody on the flat, and in the kitchen you have 2 stoves, 2 refrigerators, and you have 1 deep freeze in the common area. And that's Irvine Hall. That's the most I can give you guys about Irvine Hall, because I don't want to go too much in depth about. I don't know anything else about Irvine Hall. I can just tell you guys what I have seen. I'll put the price right here, and that's pretty much it. In terms of beauty on the outside, it's not the most beautiful hall on the outside, to be honest. I mean, you just have some tall buildings and some grass, and that's it. Yeah, but yeah, that if you're going to Irvine Hall, honestly, it's not for the beauty, and that's pretty much it on Irvine Hall. The next hall is Towers. Towers is kind of set up like a 138 building in a way, but it's not a 138 building. You have to share with more persons when it comes on to the bathroom. The room size, it's bigger than a Rex Hall room, and it is smaller than an ABC Hall room. Make sense? I hope so. So it's in the middle when it comes on to room size. The bathroom, you have to share the bathroom with everybody on the flat, and you have to share the kitchen with everybody on the flat. You have a common area, and you have an elevator. So who reacts with that? You have an elevator. You have an elevator at Irvine Hall as well. And that's the most I can tell you guys about Towers as well. For Towers though, if you are in love with sports, I believe that Towers is that it's a very competitive hall, and I believe it's not very easy to get on Towers. So if you are one that you want to apply for Towers, then you'll just have to send in your application really, 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 really early. Ensure that you're involved in everything at Towers, and hope they take it back for another year. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Towers. The other hall will be Chancellor Hall. I think that's the last hall that I will speak about. Alright. For the other halls, I will just input the price for them as well as a picture of the hall. Because I can't really go in depth with those other halls because I've never been on it. So I can't give you a room size so it makes no sense. Alright, but for Chancellor Hall, I had a friend that it's an all-male hall, by the way. So if you're a female, you can't go on the hall. So it's just males. I had a friend that lived on Block X, and that's the only block that I can speak about. Not all the blocks on Chancellor are the same. I honestly don't know how he managed to live on that block as a first year student, so I won't question that. But Block X, it's like an apartment. You only share a building, you only share a house with one other person. So you have your own room, the other person have their own room. Two of you guys share a kitchen and a bathroom and a common space, and that's pretty much Block X on Chancellor Hall. The other blocks, I believe it's you have your room, but the bathroom is downstairs, but I don't want to discourage you guys from going to that one because whatever, So that's Chancellor Hall. I'll put the price and a picture. It's not the most beautiful hall, so if you're going to the hall because of how it looks on the external on the exterior aspect, then it's not for you. But yeah, so for the other halls, I'll just do a little quick input of the prices and a picture of the hall. But that's pretty much it. I've had my experiences when it comes on to living on hall. As I said, you will never ever be 100% comfortable living on a hall. No matter how much money you're spending to live on that hall, you will never ever be 100% comfortable living on a hall because you'll be sharing space with persons that aren't your family, or maybe not your friends, and some people aren't as clean as you'd like them to be, and that's just life. You can't control everybody. You're not their parents, so what are you gonna do? You just have to adjust. That's pretty much it. If you get a small room, you adjust. You bring less stuff. If you get a big room, you adjust. You bring what you really want to bring. Whatever. But that's pretty much it. If you guys want me to do like a how to manage on hall or whatever, then let me know in the comments below. Like, comment hall life in the comment below so that I can give you guys some tips on living on hall if that's what you guys want. I'll probably do it. I'll probably do that video anyways. So yeah, next video, hall life, whatever, I don't know. And that's pretty much it when it comes on to giving you guys a quick synopsis of the different halls. Alright, so I promised you guys that I would rate the halls that I have lived on. So number 1, I watched too much Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Anyways, number 1, ABC Hall. That's so far I believe that this is the best hall that I've lived on so far. You know, after you listen to all my experiences on the 3 halls, and I mean, you guys can guess that it is the number 1 hall for me. You know, number 2 is Rex Hall, and number 3 is Preston Hall, and that's it. Those are my ratings, you know. And yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something new, as always. And you know, if you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. I hope you have subscribed, I hope you liked, and as usual, I love when you guys comment in the comment section, because I respond. I enjoy having little conversations in the comment section. That's how I get to know you guys more, you know. And that's it. You know, so if you guys have ever lived on a hall before, you know, or lived on any of the halls that I have mentioned before, then just drop your comments, like drop your favorite hall in the comment section below, so that, you know, I can give it a little heart emoji, you know. And if you had any experiences, or you know, differing of experiences to the halls that I've lived on, then comment it in the comment section below. Any similar experiences that I've had on the halls that I have lived on, comment it in the comment section below. And that's it. Anyways, bye guys, see you next Friday.